In this video, we're going to be looking at the if function. In Microsoft Excel, the if function performs a logical test. This means the answer to the test has to be either true or false. As the test is logical, it means you can use equal to, greater than, less than, or a combination in order to create your test. The if function then returns one value if the result of the test is true, or another value if the result of the test is false. These values can be numbers, pieces of text, or even other cells in the document. So, the if function is made up of these three parts: the test, the true value, and the false value. When we write our if statement, we need to tell Excel these things in this particular order. In this example, I want to know if the value in cell A1 is equal to 50. As this is the if function, I need to start with equals if, then open brackets. Remember, the first thing we need to tell Excel is the test. In this case, I want to test to see if cell A1 is equal to 50. Therefore I type A1 equals 50. To move on to the next part of the function, I need to put a comma. The comma tells Excel to move on to the next part and works for any function within Excel. The next part of the if function is the true value. For my true value, I wanted to display the word yes. So I'm going to type in the word yes. As it is a piece of text, I need to make sure that it has speech marks. If you're entering text, it always has to have speech marks. If you're entering a number or another cell, then it doesn't. Now that I have my true value, I need to move on to the next part. Just as before, I need to use a comma to tell Excel to move on to my false value. In this example, I want my false value to say no. Remember, as it's a piece of text, it needs to be inside speech marks. To finish the if function, I need to close the brackets. In these if functions, I have tested for A1 greater than 50, A1 less than or equal to 50, and A1 less than B1. The results are as follows. To recap, the if function is constructed in the following way: equals if, open brackets, the logical test, comma, the true value, comma, the false value, and finally closing the brackets. Thank you for watching.